Good morning, everyone. This is Coach Adam with Brown Fitness and Performance. Today, we have Superset muscle building workout today. We're going to be doing a series of 2 exercises, back and forth, until we get 4 rounds on each exercise done, so a total of 8 rounds. This is going to be awesome. We're going to work hard today, and I'm so excited to get moving. With that said, if there's any questions, please post them in the chat as we go along. Unfortunately, I'll be working out with you guys, so I won't see those questions till after we're done, but I will do my best to answer all of them afterward. Without further ado, let's get moving with a warm-up. Oh, yeah, and before I forget, what you'll need today, you'll need a towel or a mat to lay on. You'll need another towel or mat if you have the linoleum floor to slide on. If you have a foam roller, you may need one of those. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. If you have a band, we're going to be using a band. If you have a kettlebell or a dumbbell, we'll be using one or both of those. And of course, if you do not have any of those, don't worry about it. You can use your body weight. We're going to start off with utilizing the foam roller. We are going to just sit on the glute, cross the legs, and go back and forth. For this, we're going to do about 10 swipes. About 10 swipes. We're going to go for about 20 to 30 seconds and switching sides. Should feel like a pretty good massage. Next, we're going to go flat. So we're going to turn onto our sides. We're going to go right behind the armpit where that big, meaty muscle is. And we're going to just roll up and down, back and forth. And if you need to, if you want to turn a little bit, you can. And then we're going to go ahead and switch to the other side. Yeah, it should feel pretty good. Should feel pretty good massage out of this. Do the quad. So we're going to take that roller, go right on top of the thigh. We're going to roll from the bottom of the hip to the top of the knee. You can turn your foot in or out. Find those spots that kind of hurt. If you find any of those spots that do kind of hurt, those are the spots that we want to focus on to release. Doing a little bit of advanced technique there, pumping the foot on top of the spot that kind of hurts. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Rolling all the way up, all the way down. Again, turning the foot in and out will get different heads of the quad. All right. Now, we're going to go to crocodile breathing. Before this, we're going to lay our heads in our hands directly in front of us, forehead on our hand. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. You should feel your stomach going into the ground here. And breathe out. Good deal. All right. Now what we're going to do is, if you need to create a pad for your knee, which is what I'm going to do, we're going to go ahead and stay tall, drive that knee forward. Feel a very good stretch right here in the hip. If you want to turn into the front leg here, that will help increase the stretch. We're just going to camp out here for a little bit. Stay tall. You're going to use your abs to rotate the shoulders and switch sides. Stay tall, look forward, and rotate. Should be able to take good breaths in the position as well. If you can't breathe, you want to back up just a little bit on that rotation. All right. Next, I'm actually just going to spread my towel back out. This is going to be a shoulder mobility exercise. If you have a band, you can use a band. If you have a broomstick, you can use that too. Or if you want to do a big substitute for this one, it's arm circles. If you don't have anything else, either way, a little bit of tension on the band, up and back, stretch out the shoulders, come back. Stretch out the shoulders, come back. 3, we're going to do 8 of these. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good deal. All right, now we're going to do some light pull aparts. Just because we already have the band, pull the band to keep the arms straight. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Next, we're going to do lateral leg raise. So you're going to lay on your side. We're going to go one leg up and down. 2, 3. You're going to keep the other leg straight. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good work. Now we're going to switch sides. 1, 2. We're going to make sure that foot stays facing forward. You're not opening up the leg at all. You're keeping that foot forward. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Now we're going to do glute bridge. We're going to bring our feet up close to our body. Feet flat on the ground. We're just gonna drive our hips to the sky. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Squeeze the glutes at the top. You should be feeling that mostly there. We're gonna go one more for good measure. And 8. Good deal. Now we're gonna go spider lunge. Both hands on the ground. We're gonna bring one foot up next to the hand. And we're just gonna breathe out and rotate towards that front foot. And then switch sides. Rotate towards that front foot. You're gonna make sure that foot gets right next to the hand. So foot next to your pinky. And down. Couple more. All right. Actually, I gotta turn the music on while we're going through the warm-ups here.
I got asked an interesting question today that I wanted to share with you for a minute.
Go through a commercial. There we go. All right. Now we're gonna do lateral lunges, feet wide, side to side. Feet are nice and wide. Feet are flat or forward. Gonna let the hips go backward. Body will come down as you squat on one leg. I'm gonna show this from the side as well. We're gonna go side to side. Couple more. All right, good deal. Now we're gonna do body weight squats. We're gonna do toe touch the frog squat. So we're going to go hips back, grab the toes. If you need to bend your knees to get to your toes a little bit, that's fine. And then drive down. Hips up, come down. Hips up, come down. All right. Last thing we're gonna do is the one-legged deadlift. So if you need to do the staggered, that is completely fine, where you just drive hips back and then stand up with a crutch. If you want to do the full version and you got something high or a wall to catch yourself with, you can definitely do that. Or if you want to do the full version with me, go for it. I'm going to start on my right leg, back leg backing up, body down, stand up. If you want to reach above your head for added balance, you go for it. 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go ahead and switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. Remember with these, we're pushing our hips through first. And 6. All right. We'll turn the music down a second as I go through the workout now. So our workout, again, as I reiterated earlier, we're doing supersets. We're gonna do 2 exercises back to back, round and round, until we get done. If you need breaks while we're doing this, go ahead and go for it. If you need water while you're doing it, take it. Don't want anybody to dehydrate. We're gonna go 4 rounds of 8 to 10 reps today. Excuse me. 4 rounds of 8 to 10 reps of everything. Again, use what's available to you. If you have a kettlebell, dumbbell, if all you have is bands, use that. If all you have is your body weight, that's okay. Use that. Doing something is going to be better than not doing anything at all. And there's always ways that you can use, or there's always things that you can do to challenge your body while you're unfortunately at home or on the road with no equipment. And let's get started. First two exercises, we have forward lunge. We're gonna have forward lunge. Actually, excuse me, I wrote the next two down. We have kettlebell clean, and we have a core exercise. The wrong one down there. Side plank and arm reach. So kettlebell clean, side plank and arm reach. I'm gonna go ahead and show those. So kettlebell clean, you're gonna go hips back, catch, and squat. If you need to turn this into more of a kettlebell swing, if you have a kettlebell swing, go for it. And of course, if you don't have any equipment at all, doing a speed squat or a drop squat is perfectly okay here. And then we have the side plank. So that's going to be feet up. You can go from the knees for modification or from the feet. So from the knees it'll look like this. Rotate the arm. You're going to reach under your armpit and reach up. And then of course we will do both sides. If you want to do a full version, up on the feet and go. All right, get some water and we're getting moving. That's actually 4 rounds of 10 to 12, I misspoke. 4 rounds of 10 to 12 reps. And adjust those reps as needed. If you need to do a few more, go for it. If you need to do a few less, depending on what weight you have, go for it. And here we go. 1, 2, 3. Make sure that back's flat. 2. Couple more. Make sure once you catch it, if you have a good catch, you're going to catch under the horns, like that, and then squat down. I'm actually going to bring this up here so I have somewhere close to set this down at. All right. Side planks. Hips up. Rotate under the armpit. And up. 2, 3. Keep those hips tall to the sky. 5, 6. All right, switching sides. That was 10. If you want to do the extra 2, go for it. 7. Reaching under the armpit, reaching straight up. Squeeze the shoulder blade at the top. All right. I'm gonna create more of a pad for my elbow there. All right, we're gonna go back to round 2 here. All right, facing the screen for me this time. Ready? Here we go. You want to squat as low as you can. Don't drop the weight, especially if you're inside. One more. All right. All right. Side planks. And make more of a pad here. There we go. And hips up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Squeeze hard at the top. 7, 9, 10. And switching sides. Hips up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10. Water if you need it. Real quick. Back to round 3 this time. And I'm going to show side version this time. 1, dip down. Make sure you get a good clean catch. Just a couple more. All right, good deal. So that technique on those, the initial pull can be a little bit more of a hip hinge, or if you're more comfortable with a little bit of a squat, either way is good for this today. I'm gonna get into position. Then we're gonna get hips up, under the armpit, to the sky. 2, 3, should be feeling the abs, the side of the abs work. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hips up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good stuff. We got one more round left, and then we're moving on to the next superset. All right. Take a couple seconds of breather. Again, we want to be, especially with an exercise like this, we want to make sure we're not going to drop a weight on ourselves or anything like that. So we want to be fresh, at least as fresh as we can be. That we're going to have good technique. All right, go with what you got, and 3, 2, 1, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, You're gonna pop the hips through, just back pop them through, and that weight should pop right up. Just a couple more. All right, good deal. That is it for that one. Here we go. Lateral, not lateral, side plank. That one is a heart racer for sure. And we're gonna bring our hips up, rotate under, and through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you can get to 12, do it. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And here we go. Hips up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 2. And final one. Good deal. Get some water. We're going to take a small break. Round 2. Try not to let that happen to you. Round 2. All right. Our next 2 exercises are going to be a forward lunge or a different variation if you feel like you need a different variation of the lunge, and then split row. So we're going to hold one kettlebell or dumbbell, whatever you have. If you have 2, you can hold 2. We're going to step into it and step out of it. Step into it and then step out of it. 4 rounds to 12. If you need to reverse step it, go for it. If you need to just stay in place and drop up and down, go for it. The next exercise, split row, chest over knee, and pull that weight to the bottom of the chest. All right, you guys ready to rock? I'm actually gonna grab a lighter weight to start with. I'm gonna grab a dumbbell actually. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the right side. Let's step into it, down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay tall, push out. 5. Get chest up first. 6, 7, 8, 9, and the last one, 10. If you can get to 12, get to 12. All right, next side. 1, 2, just so you guys know, I'm pulling it in the opposite hand I'm stepping forward with. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, stay tall, 8, 9, catch myself. And 10. Good stuff. All right. Rows. This nice long stride. We're gonna row. 2, 3, 4. Good hard pause at the top. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, switching sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I gotta wipe that sweat off my eyes. All right, back to the forward lunges. Again, if you need to make a modification, do so. I'm gonna do another round of the dumbbell. If you need a breather, take it. 30 seconds, 2 minutes, good between the supersets. Right foot forward first. Make sure I'm gonna show it from the front now. Step in, drop down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm gonna do 2 more. 11 and 12. All right, good deal. We're gonna switch sides now. If you're working hard enough on one side, you should need a small break in between the limbs. 1, get chest up first. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 more. 9, 10. 2 more. 11 and 12. Good stuff. Really getting that heart rate up. Take a sec, especially if that was a challenge. Your heart rate's probably pretty high right now. I want to make sure we're letting the heart rate come down a little bit so we can work hard on those rows. And I see a few people tuning in. Mr. Leonard and Sheena Lynn. All right, good deal. Thanks to everybody else who's tuning in as well. I can't see your names, unfortunately. All right, we're gonna go with rows and posts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm gonna stop at 11. And I'm gonna switch sides. Get in good position. Push that hand down if you need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Oh, I did 12. I'm gonna go ahead to the other side just because of my OCD. One good row on the other side. Like this song is just some swearing, so I'll make sure it's appropriate. I'm actually gonna grab a quick little drink of water. All right. For the next rounds, I'm gonna do a reverse lunge just because my hip does not like doing the forward lunge. For those of you who are doing the forward lunge, keep going with it if you feel like you want to. Depends on what, your level is, and of course anybody who has a knee issue, hip issue, anything like that, make any modifications that a doctor told you to. If you need to change from a lunge to something else, do it. Deadlift is a good one to go to. And reverse step. Whoa, my hip does not like that actually. So I'm gonna go back to the forward step. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm actually gonna hold up here. See if that helps. 6, 7, 8, 9. That actually helps a lot. 10. 2 more. 11. And then 12. Commercials. Yeah, I'll tell ya. Commercials. All right. Flip it to the other side. Here we go. In the other arm. 1, 2, 3. Chest is up, staying tall. 4 and 5. Just because I did this on the other side, I'm gonna hold goblet style. You can too. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 4 up, 11, and 12. All right, good stuff. Now we're gonna do rows. Again, breather if you need it. If you're working hard enough, you should need that breather. Slow it down a little. Okay. Today's purpose of the workout is to build a little muscle mass. Get a little swole on. We'll ramp up our metabolism by doing so. And rows. I'm gonna do left side first. 1, good posture. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Whew. Good. Dude, I'm absolutely getting drenched. I'm gonna sweat here. That's a good sign of working hard. Again, we're going back to the other side. Post hand on thigh and row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the way to the bottom of the chest. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right. We're going to be approaching the last round here now in the final countdown for the superset. And then we'll be on our way to the third one of the day. Again, if you need, get some water in the interim. I'm gonna get started here in a second. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna use my towel here. I'm gonna make use of my towel. There. All right, getting moving with, I'm gonna do reverse lunges this time. If you wanna still do forward, go for it. Sitting back, 1, actually, let me see about stepping forward. 2, 3, that actually feels pretty good. We'll do 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Again, stand tall. 10, 11, and last one. 12. Quick breather. Quick breather. We're gonna switch sides. I really like this song. And other side. Stand up. Forward lunge. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's just a couple more. Push hard out. 9, 10, and 11. Last one, and 12. Good stuff. And rows next. Wow, my heart rate's up. Good sign you're pushing yourself. All right. Reverse step into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good hard pause at the top. And switching sides. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Actually, it's gonna go back to its original spot. All right, get some water. That was it for those. Now we're gonna do single arm press, pushing up, or a band if you have a band. If you don't have a band, wall slides is a good one. So wall slides, we've done these before in other videos. Lean up against the wall, arms back, straight up and down. That's a very good alternative, which we're gonna be doing that again in the next superset. But you're more welcome to do it twice if you do not have any equipment. Or we can do, another option is downward dog. Hold up and hold up. So you got a couple different options if you don't have any weights. And we have leg curls. That's why I have a shirt, or if you have a towel, you can use a towel. Whatever will work as a sliding substance. These ones I'm just going to show as we do them, because we're running a little bit behind on time. I'm actually going to pull this all out here. All right. I'm going to show probably a couple different styles too, just so everybody has a reference of what to do. If you have a dumbbell, we're going to use the dumbbell style first. I'm going to do standing, just so you guys can see me. A little push press if your weight's too heavy. So push press is that one. If you're just going to go regular, 2, 3, 4. You can also stagger stance if you need to. 5, 6, 11, 8. Should be 10 to 12. That weight was heavy enough for me to stop at 8, so I'm going to stop at 8. I'm not going to force it. That's the smart decision if the weight's too heavy. But we're going to do it on the next round. You can go to 10 or 12. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, don't lean back. 6, if anything, lean slightly forward. 7. Notice my elbows coming forward and I'm rotating at the top. 8. That is how our shoulder really works. And yes, you can do this way and up and down. You just have to be very careful with arm placement. And with this way, you get a little more range of motion as well. So you're probably gonna find that you can't do quite as much weight, which is okay. We're working harder. All right, leg curls. With leg curls, you can do a couple options. We can just do glute bridge, that's 1. We can do double leg, that's 2. Or if you want to do a version of a single leg, that's 3. Take your pick of what you want to use, whatever your challenge level is, and go with it. Me, I'm going to do the single leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11 and 12. Then we're going to switch sides if you're doing a single leg. If you're a little more advanced than the double leg and not quite to the single leg yet, you can always post one leg in the middle on the ground. That'll actually help you. 2, 3, 4, 5. Try and match your shins or match your thighs rather. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You're gonna drive the hips up first. 12, in curl under you. All right, back. I need some water actually, like before I get to the next round here. All right. Overhead press again. And straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna do stop there. That's pretty challenging. I could have done 1, maybe 2 more. When I switch sides. All right. And here we go, other side. And go. 1, 2, 3. Turn this way. 4. Looking straight ahead. 5, 6, 7. Last one for me. 8. Again, with that posture, you're not going to lean back as you're pressing up. That's not good on the back. If anything, try to lean. You should feel like you're leaning slightly, not forward, but slightly forward. All right, back to my curls. All right, here we go. 1, so up first, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good deal. And other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 2, 11, and 12. Whew. That's a challenge. Now, instead of using the dumbbell this time, I'm going to use a band just to be able to demo to those who maybe they don't have a dumbbell. All you have is a band. And even my shoulders are break from that way because I really want to be able to get to the 10 to 12 reps. You know, hands facing away from you, elbows under you. And then from here, just going to press up and out. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna come up, make that Y. 5, 7, 8, 9. That's challenging too. 10. 2 more. 11. And 12. Good deal. Back to the curls. All right, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Switching sides. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And push this up first. 11, and then scoop under. 12. Got one more round. And then the next superset. And of course, I need to wipe off my sweat. All right. Let's step into the band again. I'm gonna do 2 rounds of the band. And this is gonna be the last and final round of these. We're gonna 10 to 12 reps. And elbows through, and ready, set, go. 1, push up, 2, 3. I'm actually gonna step a little closer so I'm a little bit better into the legging. 4, 5, 6, pressing the straight up. 7, 8, 9, and the last one, 10. My shoulders are cooked. And get into position. And we're gonna go leg curls again. We're gonna hips up first, curl in, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 2, 11, and 12. And we're gonna switch sides. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Scoop through the ground. 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11. And last one. All right. That was challenging. If you need to take a second, take a second. Definitely gonna take a water break too. Get a minute or so. Get some water. We got 2 exercises left. We're gonna do monster walks with band around the knees. So monster walk with band around the knees, and then wall slides. I'm going to show both as we go. I'm going to put that around the knees. If you have a tall band like I was using earlier, just go ahead and put it around the sides of the feet. So if you have a band like this, just step in, crisscross, and then take your steps. All right. We're gonna do, I have a short amount of space, so I'm gonna do about 4 to 6 steps and come back and do that twice. If you have more space and can do all 10 to 12 reps at once, do it. Here we go. Side steps. We're not back and forth. We're gliding. All right. Going back the other direction. And then going back. And going back. the wall slides. And we're gonna lay up against the wall here. Low back to the wall. If you can sit all the way down, do so. I'm just gonna lean up against the wall. Arms all the way back, forms up against the wall, hands locked, up and down. This should be a challenge. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You'll probably notice if you're doing this right, you won't have a ton of range of motion, especially if your range of motion is limited on that wall slide. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about getting all the way up, all the way down. Make sure you're maintaining contact with the forearm and the hand on the wall. All right, going side to side monster walk. And going back the direction. All right, going back. And then back. All right, go back to that wall slide. And forearms against the wall, back against the wall, low back that is. You should be able to put your hand through. And then up and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. And then due to trying to keep this an hour, about an hour long, I'm going to do just one more round of both instead of all 4. That's completely okay on these ones. And then we're going to cool down. And here we go. Step, 2, 3. And reverse it. 2, 3. And back the other direction. 2. And back. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I can take that off for now. And then going to go ahead and do our final round here. The forearms against the wall, low back against the wall, slide all the way up, and all the way up, and all the way down. 2, 3. That is within your mobility. 4. You might notice that I'm not getting all the way down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good stuff. All right, now cool down. We're just gonna do a nice long stride, lean into it, keep that back heel on the ground. We're just gonna rotate today instead of arms in the air. Nice deep breath and exhale. We'll do 3 to 4 of these each side. Should feel stretch here and in the calf. And switch it. Rotate. Again, while you're doing those, you should be able to breathe in the stretch. That's what we like to call owning the stretch. If you can't, if you find that you have shallow breaths, you just want to lean off that stretch or that rotation just a little bit. All right, shoulder stretch. Again, elbow matches the shoulder, step in. Should feel stretch all along the chest and the shoulder. Looking straight ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go ahead and switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to do our last, which I'm going to shut the music off for. Last thing we're going to do is diaphragm and breathing, which we're already kind of doing it with the stretches, but we're going to do it by itself this time. Just going to 4 or 5 breaths, 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out. And here we go. Into the stomach. And exhale. And out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. All right, that concludes today's workout. Thanks for tuning in. Should have been a challenge. I know for me, you can probably tell I'm drenched in sweat. It was definitely a challenge. And if you don't have, say, the equipment that I was using, kettlebells, dumbbells, bands, you can certainly get a good workout in with just your body weight by a few modifications that you can do. You can do the reps a little more slowly. You can pause at the bottom. You can decrease the amount of rest that you're utilizing. I know I was taking a little bit longer rest periods because I was going a little bit heavier on the weights, but if you decrease that rest period, you're also going to make it a lot more challenging. Right now, just so you guys know, I am offering a online training protocols. So if anyone who would like some help with their training and their gym is closed, you might only be working out at home, you're not sure what to do, and you want to stay on track with weight loss goals or just staying in shape, please feel free to drop me a direct message or even a message in the comment box if you're interested in that. Or if you just have a question on the workouts that we're providing here, please feel free to drop a comment, a concern, or even a question, and we want to answer those for you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Coach Adam. This has been a production by Brown Fitness and Performance. We look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow for the high intensity interval training workout, 7:30 a.m. sharp. We'll see you guys tomorrow.